Oh, you guys wanna know what's so cool? I literally just taught myself how to do this like 2 days ago, and I'm so stoked because I've been wanting to learn how to Dutch braid for so long. I remember looking at different YouTube videos trying to figure out how to do it, but there was something about somebody telling me like what hand gets what hair and right and left and switching, and it's just so confusing for someone to teach you. It's kind of like you have to figure it out yourself and just do it, and I figured it out and I'm so excited. Today I wanted to talk about some things that I like about myself and some things that I don't like about myself. Some things are going to be physical, but some of them are just gonna be personality traits that not that I wish I didn't have, but just things that I'm currently working on and things that, you know, I'm trying to learn about myself. I know that my channel is relatively new, so I thought that this would be a good video to kind of just like sit back and just like chill out and kind of talk about things that have been on my mind and things that I've been trying to figure out lately. Sorry, my cat is always trying to hang out with me while I'm trying to film a video. You say hello, little girl. Let's just get into the video. The one thing that I don't necessarily enjoy is the fact that my social anxiety can sometimes be debilitating, and sometimes it could be so crippling that I get physically sick from how bad my social anxiety is. And it's funny because, you know, anxiety and all of that, it truly is only in your head and it's nowhere else. And it's like my social anxiety kind of manifests in public situations and when I'm meeting someone for the first time and when I'm in group scenarios and, you know, situations where I'll be trying to talk to someone either like one-on-one or in a group, and I feel like my anxiety is so all over the place. Like I'm very much like an energy person. I feel like I can pick up on people's energy. I feel like other people pick up on my energy, and you know, I feel like energy is very receptive, and especially for me, like I'm very receptive to other people's energies. And it's not even like a spiritual, like magical thing. I just feel like you can pick up on someone's vibe and it's not really that hard. It just happens. I feel like my energy is so all over the place that it's making someone else uncomfortable, and they notice that I'm feeling anxious and it makes me even more anxious, and it's just like the cycle continues. There was a time when I was working at a restaurant when I first moved here to LA, and I really genuinely did think that I was gonna get fired from my job because I felt like I was making other people uncomfortable, that I was making my manager feel weird, that they thought that I was making customers feel weird. And I remember there was one time when I got off work and I just walked out just crying, and I called my mom and I was crying, and I got into my car and I cried all the way home, and I really did think that I was gonna get fired for just being all around just like an uncomfortable person. You know, there was a long time where I thought that my anxiety was gonna define who I was. I felt like my anxiety shook their hand first instead of me putting my best foot forward and showing, you know, who I really am, and that was really frustrating. And you know, I thought that that part of, you know, what I didn't like would define me. You know, it's okay to be anxious. So what if you have anxiety? So what if, you know, you're nervous and that it's taking over your body? Like it's okay to feel those emotions. Like I would rather feel that than to feel nothing at all, because it's kind of a reminder that I'm alive in a way. I mean, really, it really is. You know, I just have to keep telling myself that it's okay and that I'll be okay, and just like chill the fuck out. You know? One thing though that I don't really like about myself, and something that I know I can't change, like there's no way that I could change this. I was born this way. there's no going back, I can't do anything about it, is my height. And it sounds weird because I am a model, but I am 5'7". I think it's great because I feel like the industry is changing, but it's changing very, very slowly. We just finished New York Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, Milan Fashion Week. It's funny because right when I think that the industry is changing and, you know, we're kind of shifting towards better standards, I'm still seeing that 6 foot tall, 100-pound model walking on the runway. And it is super discouraging because, you know, on one hand, it's like I am at this point now where it's like, this is like my full-time thing, and, you know, I live and breathe modeling. So it's like, you know, I'm obviously gonna keep working, and I have to be one of those people that changes the standard of modeling and one of the people that contributes to the change of the beauty standards in the modeling industry. But, you know, it's like being 5'7" has had so many setbacks. And from an outsider's perspective, like it really doesn't seem like that big of a deal, like 1 inch. That's literally the size of the tip of my pointer finger, is 1 inch. And it's crazy because that 1 inch has been the reason why I've been rejected so many times from agencies all around the world. Like, I've been rejected so many times based off of my height, and I know that it's my height because they specifically say that it's my height, and I know that's a problem. And it just sucks because it's like, that's the one thing that you can't change. And no matter how hard you try, no matter how well you eat, no matter what you do, you will literally always be the height that you are, unless you get some like crazy surgery where they like break your legs and shit. Me personally, I don't get insecure by the fact that I'm 5'7", because it's funny because 5'7", like, you're taller than the average female in America. I'm not short. I know that I'm not short, but I'm also not, you know, 6 feet tall and, you know, a Swedish model. I only get sad because I know that in the industry that I'm in, it really, really affects, you know, how much I work and who I work with. And that really is the only reason why I get so down about my height, because I've had agencies and I've had people that totally don't even give me the time of day, literally because of how tall I am. And, you know, that's just something that I'm always gonna have to deal with if I, you know, choose to be in the industry that I'm in. And that just, it comes with, you know, the game of being a model. I want to challenge the ideas of what people think beauty is. And beautiful isn't just you know, 5'11" to 6 foot tall girl. And, you know, beauty comes in all different heights, all different sizes, all different weights, all different backgrounds, all different races. I want to be one of those people that challenges the standard of beauty and makes people question, you know, what beauty is. I continue to pick myself up, I continue to work, and I have to truly embrace not giving a fuck, you know, because it's like, if I'm meant to challenge the standards of beauty, I'm meant to challenge the standards of beauty, and it will happen. And I'm doing it right now, so fuck it. Another thing that I get really, really discouraged by, and it actually does affect my self-esteem, is my skin. I never had acne. I never had to deal with like pimples growing up as a kid. And even when my skin was bad back then, you know, earlier when I thought it was bad, looking back, I wish I could trade skin with what I thought was bad then and what it is right now, because sometimes I truly do feel like a monster. Like it sucks because it's like, I'll be super frustrated and like super stressed out about something, and I'll look in the mirror or like catch a glance of my face, and then it just stresses me out even more because I see like all of these scabs and all of these dark spots from extractions because I'm trying to fix it. You know, I'm trying to get facials, and it's so frustrating because it's like, you can control what you eat, you can control if you smoke, if you drink, if you go out and party. you know, how much sleep you get, all of these things, but you literally cannot control acne sometimes. And I'm just now learning this for the first time. In the last like maybe like 4 or 5 months, it's the worst it's ever been. And I'm totally plant-based. I don't smoke, I don't drink, none of that. I don't even go out and party. I don't even go out, period. I don't even wear makeup, for God's sake. And I'm just covered in scabs right now. Sometimes I feel like when I go out in public, it dictates my day, and when I have a face full of scabs from extractions, I feel like it just ruins my day. No matter how awesome my outfits are, no matter if I do my hair and I'm having a good hair day, if my skin is looking like how it's been looking recently, it just ruins my day. How am I supposed to do photo shoots if my skin looks like shit? And I never ever knew what people went through with acne, like, because I never went through it. But now all of a sudden I'm going through it, and I have so much respect for people that are going through problems with their skin and are having like hormonal acne problems or cystic acne, or you know, whatever you may have that you're dealing with. Like, I have so much respect for you, because it's like you have the choice of letting it ruin your day, and it could easily ruin your day. Like, I've had my acne on my forehead and all my dark spots ruin my day so many times, but it's like now it's like I have to continue to love myself despite what I see in the mirror, and I have to go out and I have to continue to be me. I have to keep telling myself that no one's looking at my face, no one's thinking about my acne, no one gives a shit. I still love myself, and I still love me for me despite my skin at its current state. I've dealt with some super frustrating things. This is just downright disrespectful for whatever's in the sky to just spite me with all these freaking spots on my face. Like, I know to some people it's not even bad, and like, it definitely could be worse, but for me, never ever had to deal with this in my life. So this is just like straight up terrible for me. Like, it's just so bad. Ugh, so frustrating. I can't even begin to tell you guys, like, oh my God. Okay, enough with the negative, and I'm gonna start talking about things that I really enjoy about myself and things that I think make me stand out and make me me. First thing that I love about myself is my eyebrows. My eyebrows have kind of been like my personal trademark in my career since I first started modeling, and I feel like every time I go to a photo shoot, that's like the first thing people say. Like, clients will meet me for the first time and be like, we love your brows, like that's why we booked you this job, because we just love your look and we love your brows. And when I sit down in the makeup chair, like, you know, all the makeup artists, like, oh, you have such great brows, your eyebrows are so amazing. And you know, it's just so funny. Like, I love it so much because I love my eyebrows, and I try to take super good care of them. And you know, no plucking, no waxing, like none of that. Just like trim them every couple of days. But you know, other than that, I try to keep them like as big as I possibly can. And yeah, it's definitely been one of my like signature things in my modeling career. And you know, it's just, I don't know, that's just like what makes me me, is like when people think of me, they think of my eyebrows. It keeps me working, so obviously like I'm gonna take care of them, and I love them. So yeah, that's definitely something that I love about myself. Another thing that I really like about myself is my smile. I don't know, I've always loved my smile. Yeah, I'm Polish and Italian, and on my dad's side, all of the genes on his side of the family are so strong. So everybody has like black, like super dark brown eyes, super dark brown hair, really like big smiles, and I definitely was not excluded from that. People always make fun of me and say that it looks like I have like 1,000 teeth, because when I smile, it just looks like you can see all of my teeth. Like it just looks like there's so many. But I don't know, I just love a big smile. I don't know, there's something about it. When I do lifestyle work, I'm smiling for like 10 hours straight. So when I get home, my muscles in my mouth and in my jaw are like so sore from smiling. But when I get the photos back, I love the way that they look because I love my smile. So it always just like, I don't know, it's just something that I've always loved about myself. One last thing that I like about myself that's more of like a personality trait is I love the fact that I'm made of love. I can definitely say hands down that one of my best personality traits is that I'm really loyal, and I'm really trustworthy, and I feel like I'm a good friend, and I'm a good partner, and I'm a good teammate, and I am very empathetic, and I just love connecting with people, and I feel like that is definitely one of my strong suits in life. I feel like that part of me separates me from a lot of people and makes me who I am. So, and I wouldn't ever take that away, and that's just something that, you know, I really love about myself, and that I'm really grateful to know about myself, is that I know I could be someone's best friend. I know I can be someone's, you know, confidant, someone's partner. When you're my friend, like, you're my fucking friend. Like, I'll always be there for you when you need anything. I want to feel like I can truly give my everything to each individual person and each friend that I have. I want to be a good listener to my friends. I want to be a good supporter to my friends and my family and my loved ones, and really just anybody in my life that I care for. You know, I want to try and be the best person that I can be for them, and to give, you know, my whole heart and my everything to the people that I care about. I feel like I'm a really sensitive person. Like, I'm an extremely sensitive person when you get to know me. I'm very sensitive, but at the same time, I'm like the best friend that you'll ever have. Like, I just know that. I just know that about myself, because I care a lot about the people that I love. I know that I'm made of love, and I'm a loving person, and I love to love. That's just who I am, and that's just, you know, what I've always been, and that's just a part of me that I've always known. And I feel like it's almost like my superpower in life is to be able to like connect and to truly love other human beings. And it's just, I don't know, once you get to know me, you'll definitely understand that, and you'll definitely know that, you know, I'm not fucking playing around. Like, I'm just a sensitive person, and I'm a loving person, and that's okay, and I love that about myself. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that my videos are very sporadic, but I don't want to just make videos just for the sake of making a video, and I hope you guys understand that, because I don't want to make a video that it just adds to how much mindless, pointless, brainwashing shit that's out there on YouTube right now. I want my videos to come from the heart, genuine videos that I am in the mood to film, and that I want to film, and that I think would benefit you guys. So if you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and that will let me know that you know, still like these types of videos. And until next time, I will see you guys later. So take care, bye.